You're rolling.
Hi, Holly.
Hi.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for seeing me.
So why don't you just tell me a little bit about what's going on, or why you made the call, or why you came in?
I'm just really stressed. I'm just really having a hard time
Mm-hmm.
coping, doing anything well. I mean, my body's in one place, my mind is in another. I have no patience for the kids, no patience for my husband. I'm having a really hard time coping, and I didn't just want to get medicated. I thought I'd see if I could get help in another way.
So how long has this been going on?
A couple months. It's just getting worse, though. It's getting worse and worse.
So since you made the call to set up the appointment,
Mm-hmm.
have things gotten worse or better, or any changes in the past week or so?
It's about the same. It's just this consistent on edge feeling of
Mm-hmm.
not doing enough, not being in enough places at once, and not having any patience for anybody, including myself.
Mm-hmm. All right. So have you noticed that anything works better or helps with the stress or the time management? Is there anything that works to make it less or more manageable?
Well, I mean, if I have time to myself, if I can take a deep breath and just relax for a second,
Mm-hmm.
that helps for that second, but then as soon as one of the kids yells my name, or I start thinking about work, or I start thinking about something else, it's like that second never happened, and I'm back exactly where I was.
So it seems like the pressure of day-to-day life and keeping organized and time managed, that's what's causing most of the issue.
I think, yeah. I just need
Okay.
help.
So how have you coped in the past?
I don't really remember ever feeling this way.
So it's a new...
Yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
I've always kind of had a lot going on, but I haven't felt like I couldn't do it all, but now I'm just really having this stress, this anxiety of just not, I've got too much to do and I can't do it. There just isn't enough time, there's not enough of me, and I'm just not good enough. It's just not happening, and I'm stressed about it all the time.
So how do you think you could ease the stress, or what do you think would work to help manage better?
Well, my friends tell me that if I could just do something for myself, that would help.
So taking time for yourself.
Right.
Mhm. Do you do that?
No.
How do you think you could manage to fit some time in for yourself?
I don't know. I mean, I'd have to put more on my husband, I mean, I'd have to ask him to keep the kids and while I go and do something on my own. But the whole time I'm out, I'd feel guilty about it. I feel guilty about not being there with the kids and asking him to watch the kids. And so I don't know if that would make me feel any better.
Well, it seems like that you've got a support system or resource to be able to do it. So if you can allow him and set it up beforehand, to help you out, and you identify the problem with him, then I don't think that you would have as much trouble feeling anxious about it or having that anxiety if he would help. But you don't think that would work for you?
I don't know. I feel like he's frustrated with me too, because I'm just not doing a great job at anything. And, I'm just anxious all the time. And like I said, I've got a short fuse. I yell at him all the time for not doing anything wrong. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't have patience with the kids. I think he's getting frustrated with me too. But, maybe if he and I talked about it and he would be willing to try something to make me better, then maybe it could work. And if I felt like he was on board and that it was something he wanted to do, then maybe I wouldn't feel guilty about it.
So what was happening, several months ago where this wasn't an issue? How were things different then than they are now?
Well, I started school, and with school and work and the kids and everything, I think maybe that's just too much. But
Well,
it's
it
something
sounds
I want to do.
Mm-hmm. Well, it sounds like you've got a lot going on, but you're managing to keep it all in check right now. It's, takes a lot to juggle school. It takes a lot to run a family, to raise kids, to have your husband, So you're doing a lot of things great, but you're just having that stress or anxiety feeling like that, you're not coping, but it sounds like to me you're managing. So what do you think would help? What would work to lessen the anxiety?
Well, I think if I could just feel like, if my husband would understand where I'm coming from. And it's probably, I've always kept stuff inside. I just bottle it up. So maybe I just need to talk to him. Maybe he would be more understanding than I think he would. But if I felt like maybe he understood and would do something to help me, maybe then I would feel like I could do something to try to help myself. I could do, take some time. That would probably help.
Okay. So let me ask you a strange question. It
Okay.
seems a little odd, but suppose that you go to bed tonight, you wake up tomorrow, all of the anxiety, stress, and troubles are gone. You don't have any of those problems. When you wake up, how would you see things differently, or how would you know that things had changed?
Well, I'd probably wake up and want to get out of bed.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a start.
Mm-hmm.
And, I
But
wouldn't.
you currently are getting out of bed.
I'm getting out of bed, but it's hard.
Yeah,
It's hard.
but you're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would want to get out of bed. I'd be excited, when my kids ask for my help. I would want to be there for them instead of.
But you are there for them.
Yeah. But sometimes I feel like I'm on autopilot. But you're right. You're right, and I need to remember that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't be constantly worried about what homework I had to do or what work I had to do for work, and I would just be able to kind of live in the moment and just enjoy it and not
So-
feel guilty.
So what else would you notice about the miracle taking place and that things were different? What else could you judge it by?
I don't know. I mean, I would just be happy
Okay.
and relaxed,
Mm-hmm.
and everything wouldn't feel like a chore.
Mm-hmm. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how ready are you to set a goal of trying to achieve this happiness and this, being more interested in your kids and getting out of bed? Because I see you doing those things. But if we set a goal from now until the next few weeks of being able to do it where you feel more comfortable and more successful at it. So 1 being that you're not ready to make a change, 10 being that you're motivated to make the change. Where would you rate yourself right now?
I'm at an 11.
You're motivated for the change?
I really want to make a change. I don't like myself like this.
Mhm.
I don't like being this way.
So what would be one goal that we could set today that you think would help to get the process in motion?
I think I need to talk to my husband.
Mhm.
I think I need to tell him what's going on. I need to let him know how I feel and apologize for being a royal pain and try to come up with something we can do together to help make it better.
Well, I don't think sometimes you necessarily have to apologize for juggling and having a lot going on as a mother, but you are taking the right steps. So you're getting up, you're involved with the kids, you're juggling the household, so you're doing a lot of good things, but I think you have to start realizing for yourself.
Yeah. Maybe that'll come after I talk to my husband.
Okay. All right. So how do you think things went today?
I feel good.
Feel better?
I feel better. I feel better because I think we've identified what I need to do, something I can do at least.
Mhm.
Part of the problem, actually most of the problem is how I'm feeling inside,
Mhm.
and I'm keeping it all inside. And so you helped me realize that I need to not do that.
Mhm.
And so I feel better. I feel like we can do something.
Okay, so we think we have some progress today,
Mm-hmm.
and that we have a goal or something to look forward to take the time for yourself this coming week.
I think so.
Okay. All right. I think that's it for today then. Any questions?
Nope.
Concerns?
No.
Anything else you want to touch on before we end the session?
Mm-hmm. I'm good.
Do you think you want to come back next week?
Yeah, I think I should.
Okay. All right. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much.
All right.